You will remember in yesterday's episode, it was just a little bit of a tight fit from here to here. Well, I've enlarged it a little.
Enlarged it? I meant I trimmed it down. Well, I guess in sort of a backhanded way, by trimming down the dial board, I did sort of enlarge the opening. You know, I've said I can't talk and work at the same time. Well, here's a perfect example.
I now have to decide how far down do I want the dial board to go. I want it to be recessed so that the hand shaft is not proud of the edges here. Now I will be sanding this down a little bit, but it's only going to be sanded down not even a 1/16 of an inch. So I think it's probably going to be safe to drill a hole in the center here, and we can just temporarily mount the movement on the back, and then I can see, where this is going to come. So that, let's see here. In other words, if I was to take a straight edge like this and slide it back and forth, it's not going to catch on the end of the hand shaft. The idea being is that when somebody's putting the batteries in and they've got it flipped over and it's laying face down on a table, they're not going to be putting pressure on the end of the hand shaft and maybe damaging and undoubtedly damaging something while they're pressing the batteries in. So, yeah. Okay, well that's great. Now how do I get that out of there? About a 1/16 of an inch wiggle room here, maybe not even. I'm going to use this dial to find the center here to drill the hole. Now my thinking is that it should be a lot easier to find the center of a small circle than the center of a big circle. Yeah, it sort of formed a circle there. Now the center of that smaller circle, if I can get this dial out. Okay, now the center of that smaller circle should be easier to find. Makes sense to me. Oh, maybe a little bit more this way here. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay, find myself a brad point that's just a tiny bit bigger than that. Well, I don't have a brad point in that size, but I do have a parabolic, which is pretty much the same thing. Okay, and for somebody who might be interested, what size is it? Well, it's a letter O, and I use it occasionally when I have to drill out a pen blank that needs that particular size. Okay, let's see what happens when I have it spinning here. And what size is a letter O? Well, a letter O is approximately 3 or 4 thousandths of an inch larger than 5/16. Now 5/16 would have been ideal. Okay. Supposed to be a little washer goes on there, but if I put the washer on, then the threads are just going to barely catch. Okay. Yeah. Now what we can do is we can cut the blocks that I want to be able to put on here. Well, it's kind of hard to describe, so I'm just going to show you what I want to do. Okay, so this is the top, this is the top. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should be doing it the other way. Okay, now I want to have little blocks that'll be glued along the sides here, and they will come up against this. The idea being is so that when people put batteries in, they don't have a tendency to twist on it as much. Now I know there are mounting holes here, and I will be using those, but if it's I can also use the blocks to drill holes in the block and go down into the dial board. Yeah. Okay, I think that's square. No. Is it going to be equidistant? Yeah. Surprisingly. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am. It's pretty much perfect. And it was a genuine surprise. I hadn't checked it before. Now, do you remember this piece here? This is when we were practicing with the pocket holes. Well, if I turn it over the other way, it looks pretty nice, and I think I can cut a piece off this side and another piece off. And if they're wedged in, well, not wedged tight, but you know, snug, yeah, that'll work out just fine. And the fact that there's pocket holes here, that won't really matter for what I want to do here. And if I use this piece, I can say that this clock is 100% solid walnut. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice to be able to say that. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, all being well. And thanks for watching.